Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome everybody to the channel. For those of you who haven't been here before, my name's Sean. I am a 30-year auto detailer. I've been professionally auto detailing since 1989. I'm about to do an interior detail on this 1990 Honda Civic. Let's do the before walkover. I want to show you guys this thing is beat to hell. You can see, very stained, very soiled, all over the place. I'm not guaranteeing I'm getting everything out of here, but floor mats are absolutely insanely disgusting. Pick this one up, take a look at the rugs underneath. Let me just move the seat back a little bit here. All right. As you can see, even in the other areas while I'm finagling with this mat here, let's just take a look at the other areas here. You can see the little armrest here for the top of the console was very soiled. I mean, that is like really black. We have the cup holders, which are absolutely insanely disgusting here. And up in here you see the seats are stained to hell. Sides, fronts, vinyl's all in need of everything. This car is in desperate need of help. So we're going to see what we can do to revive the Civic. I have this floor mat up now, like I was trying to finagle with before, which you can take a look underneath. It's not as bad as the floor mat was, but it's still soiled. There's a lot of dirt and stuff and debris all down in here. We'll have to vacuum all out. Let's take a look at the rear area. As you can see, it's all the same. It matches. Beautiful stain in here. So we got our work cut out for us on this one. Let's finish the walk around here. So we're going to be cleaning the interior on this one. We're going to be using various array of products. The products that I use, I do not get for free. I'm not endorsing any of them. It's just my personal preference, and these are my personal techniques that I like to use myself. I'm not saying that my ways are wrong or right, but this is how I like to do things. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I do. We'll take a look up here as well. As you can see, like I said, everything is nice and stained. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to give the car a clean out, and I'm going to take all the mats out, pick up all the junk and all the garbage first, out of all the consoles and the little compartments, and then I'm going to give it a vacuum. So I'll get back with you guys right after all that is done and show you what she looks like after a vac. I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, the vehicle's all now vacuumed out, and by all means, it's nowhere near perfect. Like I said, this is just a rough vac. Got a lot of work still doing here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to tackle the headliner. So let me go grab a couple of rags here. My brush. So I'm going to get a white rag here. And I have my brush and my steamer here. I had my Vapor Chief steamer here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the seat forward. So just give me, actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to start from the front and work my way back since the light is already here. So let me just kind of finagle the light a little bit. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to slide this shut a little tiny bit for a minute. Turn the steamer around. And we're going to come in here, set myself up here a little bit. All right, so now, as you can see, plastic back here, so it's no big deal. But in here we got some vinyl, or some cloth material, and we have some cloth here. You want to be careful on these. Now, there's a little stainage going on here. I don't really see much going on all over the place, other than some on the sides of the door here and stuff. I'm sure this probably has some on it. Yeah, it's a little discolored. There's nothing we're going to be able to do with the discoloring, but so what we're going to do is I'm going to get ready to clean it. And what I'm going to do is, like in this spot in particular right here, I have a little Optimum Power Clean, and I'm going to give it a little spray like so. I have a really, really super soft bristle brush here, and I also did not bring it with me, but let me grab it. Sorry about that. I have this brush here as well, which also I'll use. So, little horsehair brush. So I'll just scrub that in a little bit and see how that works. And you can see most of the stain is pretty much gone already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give this headliner a little spritz. Like so. I'm only going to do little areas because that's what I'm working in. I'm going to now I have a brush here. This is a very, very super soft brush. Super soft. And I'm not even going to scrub. I'm just going to lightly rub over this area like so. Just to kind of give it a little help with that power clean. Okay. And let me just give it a little wipe down here because it's going to get ready to drip on me. Okay. And see, I got a little stain going on right here. So take a little bit of the power clean and I'm going to spray it directly onto my brush. I'll give that a little whirl there. Okay, so I don't really see anything significant there. So now I'm going to spray over here a little bit because I'm going to end up working this whole area anyway. This whole front section all in one shot. So this is what I'm going to do. And like I said, I'm just going to give it a quick spritz. Hopefully I don't move the camera out of the way real quick. Okay. I'll show you guys again now. Sorry about that. I have to wipe a little bit here. So now I got a wider area here. So again, I have a stain right here. See if I can work that out with this brush. Might need a little bit more chemical on the brush itself. So what I'll do is I will literally spritz it on like so. Okay, there's that. Now, over in this area, I can already see there's like nicotine and stuff rolling or dirt of some sort. I don't know if they were smokers or not. So I'm going to take my brush now and I'm going to brush in these areas here lightly. This is where I saw a stain before, so I think I'm going to give it another spritz in here, since I know this is pretty a heavily used area. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scrub the rest of this down quickly, like this. So as you can see, it's nothing spectacular. It's just a quickie. And it helps me to find some of the stains. Okay. So I don't see too much going on around in here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my steamer. And what I'm going to do is let me put the camera up. Okay, so I'm going to grab my steamer. I'm going to give it a little prime her up a little bit, get some of the moisture out of it. Did it go off on me sometimes? No, it didn't. It's taking a second to come out here. I just check it, make sure my steam's not all the way down. Sometimes that happens. Yeah, it was down. It was too far. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is it's primed. I'm going to start working, holding this tip back far enough away from the headliner so that we don't soak it or over steam it. Okay? I'm going to steam areas like so. And then I'm going to just dab with my terry cloth towel and help mop up some of the soil. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, like I said, I'm just lightly going over. I don't want to damage any of the material or anything like that. I'm just giving a quick wipe over here. And like I said, we're just mopping up. Kind of mopping up what's in here. Move this down here. Just freshening this up, making it a little cleaner. And make it smell a lot better. So there's that stain there that we were scrubbing before. I'm gonna work a little bit more with some steam. Let's see, that should do it right there. I think that alleviated that stain there. It looks like it's gone. So. Okay, so now I'm going to flip this here. I'm going to do this area. Okay. And the sunroof cover. Sorry if that towel hits the lens, guys. I mean, you take what you do. There's some heavy winds going on out there, as you can hear. A bunch of tree limbs falling on the roof today. So there we have that section right there. I'm going to continue on with the rest, and I'll get back with you guys when I'm going to get ready to do the seats and the carpets. See you guys in a few. Okay, as you guys can all see, the headliner is now all complete. Cleaned it all up, looks a lot better. Next thing I want to tackle before I go on to the seats, I know I told you we'd do the seats and carpets next, but next thing I want to tackle is I notice these seat belts are absolutely disgusting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out like this. I got a hemostat here, and I'm just going to take it, I'm going to stick it on the inside here this way, and what we'll do is we're just going to crimp it here so that it holds the seat belt out, like so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Optimum Power Clean, spray the front here of the belt first. Doesn't matter if we get the seat wet, we're gonna pre-spot the seats with the same stuff here anyway, so doesn't matter. And as you can see, these things are pretty funky. All right, just like so. Do the inside as well. Okay, so now that's all done. I'm gonna take my brush again, do the same thing I did on the headliner. Just gonna do it on the seat though, like so. See what I can get out with just the brush alone. As you can see, a lot of it's starting to roll. Okay. And these things are nasty. Germ carriers right here. Definitely your seat belts. Alright, so that's all taken care of on that side. This side isn't as bad, but I'm going to do the same thing here as well, because there still are some marks on it. So you can see this one's not coming out, so I'm going to wet it up a little bit more, give it a little hand. There we go. Here's another one that's nasty. Okay, so I flip it up here on the seat. All right, now that both sides of that side are scrubbed. I'm going to bring my towel over again. We're going to do the same thing we did on the headliner pretty much, except this time I am going to add the brush attachment. And you know what? I'm going to switch heads too. I'm not going to use the single head. I don't want to leave any marks. So I'm going to use this head on instead. And we'll use this brush. I might switch to a smaller one. We'll see in a minute. But, all right. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to start up here. I'm just going to start working it with the brush. Moving it forward. Go for that side, and we're going to do the back side. Same line. You see a little stubborn one there, so okay. I'm going to flip it up here. Start working up here. Okay, so now that's done, I'm going to take my towel and I'm just going to grip it from both sides here. I'm just going to wipe, just like this. Okay, and wipe. Okay, take my hemostat off and let the belt go back in. As you can see, what a big improvement. You can see a little stain right here. So it's not perfect, but big improvement. All right, so now with that being said, I'm going to put this over here to the side. That's the seat belt end of it. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to do the seats, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by pulling off these headrests. The front one's already off. I'm just going to drop them in the front seat for right now, and I'm going to do these two here, and that'll be it for right now. I'll get the other side in a minute. I'm going to now take my Optimum Power Clean. I'm going to spray the seats like so. Okay, let me get down here. And I don't like to leave the chemical really on vinyl too long. I've had bad experiences with chemicals just eating through vinyl, so I really tend to just wipe them down really fast. You don't have to be perfect about it. This one I'm going to be a little more liberal on with the stain. The stain is disgustingly nasty. I'm sure this is helping with a lot of the odors in this car, so and we're just going to do this seat really quickly. I see our seat belt got stuck here. There we go. Okay, so with that being done now, I'm going to take my steam. I'm going to turn it up a little bit now. I'm going to give me some more steam. I'm going to go all the way up and give me full steam here ahead. And I'm going to now knock that out. And this is what I do. Gently going over the seat. I am not scrubbing the seat by any means. I am merely gently going over it with the brush and the steam. What I'm trying to do here is just loosen up anything that's really embedded in here. Okay. Work that stain there a little bit, and I can see it pretty much disappeared. Okay. Now this rear section of the seat here I'm going to do down the bottom, and then we're going to try to see what we can do about tacking on that stain a little bit. Now I will tell you guys, you're awfully lucky that we don't have smell-o-vision, because right now this steam is bringing up a horrible odor. It's disgusting. It smells. I'm sure it's some kind of a food odor for sure, since you can see the spills that were on this thing. And you can see I'm giving it a hell of a workout here with the steam. Try to loosen up what I can before I extract. Okay, we're going to mop this one up a little bit. I usually don't mop these up, but I'm going to mop this one up a little bit to try to help with some of the stainage in here, since this is so disgusting. This one was pretty bad. Usually I don't do vehicles as bad as this. It's just every once in a while you get one like this, so I'm going to mop this up a little bit and see what I can do about helping with some of these stains, so it'll kind of alleviate it a little bit easier on the extractor. Alright. Okay, we're going to attack this stain now. Now this stain, I'm actually going to scrub it a little bit. I'm going to agitate it with this brush. And you can see, look at that. Just the brush alone is starting to help. Don't know what it is. Don't think I really want to know. Well, here we go with some steam on it. Loosen that right up. I'm going to dab this up a little bit here. This one is going to take a lot of dabbing, I can tell you that right now. First shot already looks better. Alright, let me mop the spot up again. See what we got afterwards. It's starting to look better already. That's just with the steam, so once we extract it, it should really look good. So I'm going to go ahead, now that we tackled that big stain, you guys got to see me tackle that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going around the whole vehicle. I'm going to do all the seat belts, the carpets, the seats, and all that good stuff with the steam. And I'll come back to you guys right at extract stage. I'll see you guys shortly. Okay. Everything's all steamed down. There's still some stains going on. I mopped things up the best I could and I went over them. I'm going to extract now. So you're probably not going to be able to hear me when I fire up the extractor, but I'm just going to do this seat and then I'll shut her down and I'll finish it up. So let me just fire up the extractor here. So I'm gonna put some pressure down on this because as you can see, we are waking up some stains. So I want to make sure that I'm going down deep with the extractor and I'm sucking out what I can actually get out that's embedded in there. There we go. All right. All right, I'm gonna get back to you guys on the final. I don't want this to take too long, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, we're all done with the shampooing here. We've steamed and shampooed down all the seats. As you can see, it didn't come out perfect. There are some spots that are gonna come back, like right here, where I'm mopping up a little bit. So that's what I try to do, is just mop it up a little bit and see what I can do with it. That's all. I'm not gonna go crazy. So anyway, that's what we got. We got the seats, floors, headliners all done. Now we're gonna do the vinyl. So what I like to do for the vinyl is I take my Tornador with a little enzyme cleaner in it. Give everything a nice little spritz like so. Okay. Shut that off, put that onto air. Then I will take my power clean. Give that a little spritz as well. And then I'm gonna take the steamer. And I'm gonna hit it with some steam. And we'll get everything off of this panel. Like I said, we're not gonna go crazy on this stuff. We're just gonna kind of go nice and light and just go over top of the area. Just like so. Don't need to go crazy on this, like I said. You don't have to push hard. Just let that steam do the work for you. Okay. And some of these cracks and stuff, we'll have to take the tip off here. And we'll just get down the cracks. And down in here. Okay. And now that's all done, so I'll put the tip back on. I'll set that here. I'm just gonna take a towel now. I'm just gonna wipe, just like so. That's it. Just kind of go over it all just like that. Okay. If we need any brushes or anything, we'll get the brush out. We can brush in some of the cracks and stuff if we need to. Whatever we gotta do. Generally, get all that just like so. And sides here. And I have a dry rag here in my back pocket. And I will take air now. And just help it to dry. And to blow out all the cracks. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue on the rest of the vehicle here, cleaning out all this, and I'll get back to you again. Final product, show you everything when it's all done. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, we're all complete on this 1990 Honda Civic. As you can see, looks great. Smells a lot better. Everything's all clean. We have some stains and stuff, and some of the vinyl and stuff is scratched and a little screwed up, but generally came out pretty clean. Let's move the seats forward here. Take a look at the back. You're seeing all these holders here. Everything looks great. And remember, there was a big, huge stain right here. As you can see, it's all gone. Just down to a little dot there that just came back, and I'll just dab that up real quick. Take a walk over here. So ladies and gentlemen, please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on things you'd like to see. Remember, in here, it's all crayon and everything else, it's all gone. So yeah, I'm going to copy and paste a link down at the bottom also that will bring you to Extreme Auto Detailing's Facebook page. You guys can give that page a like too also if you'd like. And yeah, that's just about it. We got a full, complete interior detail on this. So as you can see, we brought this bad boy back to life. Looks great, smells good, customer should be happy. I'm going to give them a call. So thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, at Extreme Auto Detailing, it's been all about that shine since 1989. I'll catch you guys in the next job. We'll see you guys all later on. And before we go, I just want to show you the floor mats are up here drying. And oh yeah, here's the water that came out of that car. Beautiful. All right, guys, on the next one. We'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. You have a good one, and we'll see you all later. Take care.